Welcome to the PopcornTalk Network, for the online broadcast network that features movie discussion, news, and interviews. Press 1. Popcorn Talk. We talk movies.
From the Popcorn Talk Network, the online broadcast network for movie talk, this is Disney Movie News, bringing you the most up-to-date discussion and commentary in Disney content.
You know, I really like that intro. It's a really soothing way to start the show. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Disney Movie News here on Popcorn Talk Network. You can follow Popcorn Talk on Twitter at The Popcorn Talk and on YouTube at Popcorn Talk Network. That is a mouthful. And I'm your host, Leo Camacho, and you can follow me at Leo Zombie on Twitter. And as always, accompanied by two beautiful mermaids, one in disguise, who's not really a mermaid, more like a octopus in disguise.
My name is Vanessa. Prince Eric's true love.
Oh,
no big deal.
Making bold claims.
For real, I'm Sarah Snitch. You can find me online at Sarah Snitch, or I'm Sarah Snitch on YouTube. I'm realizing I got my hanger sticking out here. Or thingamavlogs for you.
Whatchamacallit?
Who's it?
I guess our channel name is really appropriate today. What can they follow you, Keetin?
Oh, you guys can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, the Facebook, all that fun stuff at Keetin Marchi, and it's great to be back, guys.
Welcome back.
Sorry.
Yeah, your detention is over because you said you liked planes, so we allowed you to come back this week.
Thank you.
But you've learned your lesson, hopefully.
I have.
Okay,
I
great.
have. It
great.
was, sometimes lessons need to be learned, and
Keaton dropped her phone. Anyway.
That Little Mermaid has her voice back all of a sudden.
In a big way.
Man, keep that sound effect handy. It's going to be useful all night long.
I just took the life-proof case off my phone and then I dropped it.
Do you want to pick it up?
You're new to gravity because you're used to being under the ocean.
You guys, I'm not used to feeling. Eric is here today.
Hey.
Still getting her bearings.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Guys, by the way, we're in costume.
Yes.
Happy Halloween.
Stephen, would you like to guess who we're dressed as today?
You're the genie. You got the red belt.
Yep. Got it. Nailed it.
Red belt.
Red belt.
Yeah.
It's
red.
a cummerbund, by the way, not
Yeah.
a belt. Get it right. I'm the genie.
Keaton's beast.
Ooh.
Oh my
Dang.
God! I knew I should have
Alright.
I'd eaten less and drank less this weekend at the wedding.
You don't value your life up there.
I'll cut you.
He only says that because we can't get to him.
Because we can't yet.
I am not in the room. You're correct.
And Belle, right?
Megara.
Yes.
Megara, that's what
She
it
had
is.
the purple a little bit.
That's what it
Marjorie
is.
Tyrell. No.
Yeah, that is very Marjorie Tyrell.
I put on my wig and I was like, oh no, it's a new cosplay.
She put it on in the floor of the hallway, and she's put it on, and she just
I
goes,
usually don't.
Bet, Marjorie Tyrell, bet.
I usually don't use a wig for Vanessa. I usually use my real hair with extensions, but this is a wig because my hair is no longer like brown. It's now like an orangey, dirty blonde. So,
Marjorie Tyrell. We can do Game of Thrones.
Well, I want to do
one
Oberyn.
week.
I want to do Oberyn, so that makes sense.
I'll do. I don't know. I don't have a Khaleesi.
You can
wig.
do.
I could do.
Khaleesi
I could do
Cersei.
Cersei. I could.
That's
I
where I
could do a
got you.
damn good Cersei.
Shame.
Someday. Sorry. Shame. I just
Oh my
come
gosh.
naked.
I was just recently at New York Comic Con, quick side story, and they actually set that up on stairs. They had a Cersei who was cosplaying as nude Cersei. She had like a bodysuit.
oh, I was like, was she naked?
was
No,
like,
she wasn't actually
whoa.
naked. And then they had the lady with the bell ringing it, and all of the people at Comic Con lined up, just yelling shame as she rang the bell.
That's
and
so
at the end,
cool.
she fell over, and then I got my hot dog because I needed her to get out of the way.
I was like, was that something
It
sexual?
was
that
blocking.
happened?
No, it was blocking the food court.
Needed to get my hot
I wasn't
dog.
about that. So we got some news. I know you missed a big week last week.
I did, but can we maybe let's get through this
You
week?
poor unfortunate
Oh,
soul.
what does that
Oh,
sound?
there we go, Steven. Come on, you got to be ready for these things. You guys were still training him.
There it is. Got it. Nailed it on time.
Poor.
Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to some of that stuff. We got a lot to touch on after the news.
I just wanted to be where the
Ariel.
people were last week.
Well,
and I
you can't
wasn't.
because where we're going, there are only animals, no people.
Yes, only animals.
Only animals. Big news. This is the
But
biggest
all
news.
Oscar-winning animals, really.
This is the land of Oscar award-winning animals called Zootopia. And they just announced the official roster of characters. So I don't know if you knew of any of the characters before, but last week a lot of people were complaining in the chat. They were like, "Oh, no one's excited about Zootopia," and I'm like,
We're like,
literally,
oh.
I'm so excited about this movie.
Literally.
Literally.
I don't know know. I'm not that excited about it.
Well, you can leave.
Yikes.
You want to be? You want to?
I mean, now that they have the cast of the cast,
Why
is
weren't
just
you
like,
excited?
I don't know. I just
You like
I'm
princess
not
movies.
So I
Yeah,
do like
like,
princess
she's one of
movies.
those-
I'm not so much into the talking animals unless it's Lion King.
What?
There's a lion in it.
I know, and it's J.K. Simmons, who's awesome. So I
Plays
don't
a
know.
lion.
You know what? I'm gonna give it a chance. Yeah, J.K. Simmons is a lion.
You better.
Yeah, let me
you
see.
better
J.K.
watch
Simmons
it.
is
Look at it.
Leodore Lionheart.
You're like
and,
you will be off the show.
You're literally on a show about Disney movies.
I'm excited about that name, Leodore. That's pretty close to me.
That's what I'm gonna call you now.
Leodore, because I'm Leodorable.
Yes! That was so good.
Boom! Dude,
So good, Steven.
I know I don't pay you, but you're getting a raise wherever you are up there in the sky.
All
Oh,
right,
it's mutual.
All right, Leodoro.
Leodore.
Break down the cast
Let's break
for
this
us.
down.
Yeah.
We've got Chief Bogo, who's going to be played by Idris Elba, and he's a
Idris.
Cape Buffalo. First of all, I want to say I'm really excited about the diversity of animals as a big animal fan myself. So he's a Cape Buffalo, a.k.a.
My shell was rubbing against my mic. I was like,
African
what?
buffalo. Yeah, be careful with that. Be careful. There's a voice in there. Second up, we have Mrs. Otterton, played by Octavia
Adores.
Spencer.
One of my favorite people in the whole wide world.
Wait, it's played by who?
Octavia Spencer.
You know how like, sorry, I got wig hair in my mouth.
Her name works well with that. Octavia.
Otterton. You know how people online have been complaining about how all the character designs kind of look like Rapunzel since Rapunzel?
Yeah, yeah.
I literally saw people complaining that Otterton looks too much like Rapunzel.
She does look
Really?
like Rapunzel.
She
Look
does
at her
kind
now.
of look
She
like
does.
Rapunzel.
She does look
She's
like
just
Rapunzel.
like a doe. She has the same eyes.
Yeah,
to
well, they
Rapunzel.
all have doughy eyes, and the thing is, their faces are short.
But, like-
their chins are very close to their nose, are very close to their eyes. It's very squished.
It's an otter though. Like,
I think it's cute.
Well, if it was any otter animal, it wouldn't be the same. Thank you.
That was pretty good, that was pretty
so
good.
I didn't even catch that one until I was like, wait.
just good at puns.
Okay, there
I'm
we go,
ready.
there we
I'm
go.
ready tonight. I came loaded
All
with my
right,
puns.
who's after
the
Miss
pun guns.
Otterton?
Miss Otterton, and then we've got Leodore, J.K. Simmons. We have Assistant Mayor Bellwether, played by Jenny Slate, and she is a sheep. That's all we have. That's a commentary. We have. I'm going to save this guy for last. We have Yax the Yak, played by Tommy Chong of Cheech and Chong fame.
What?
And,
Nice.
And he is an enlightened, laid-back cow.
Yakety yak.
I was trying
He's
to
a
remember.
cow.
I was like, what other
I know
movie
he's a
was
yak.
was a
He's a
Cheech
yak.
and Chong in? And I was like, oh yeah, Oliver and Company.
Yeah. Well, he's also in Lion King. Cheech Marin is one of the hyenas. He plays.
yeah. And the one that's
Bonsai.
not, the
Bonsai?
other one that talks that's not
Is-
Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah, the other boy that talks.
Well,
Ed just goes,
Shenzi
"Yeah."
Shenzi is a girl.
Yeah, Shenzi's the girl and Bonsai's the boy.
Oh, the other boy.
And
I
Ed.
see. Ed.
Yeah. So yeah, he's like they use him whenever they need to fill their quota of Hispanic actors. They hire Cheech Marin.
What we gonna do? Kill Mufasa? That's him.
Yeah.
Say it again. So Tommy Chong finally getting his fair share. He's
coming back.
His lion's share, you could say.
there we
We've
go.
got Benjamin Clawhauser as Nate Torrance, a cheetah and the donut-loving receptionist of Zootopia PD. I don't know why they have a cheetah behind a desk, because that makes no sense to me. Then we've got Flash, played by
Look,
Raymond
it's like
Percy.
a chubby cheetah. If you look
It's a
at the
chubby
pictures,
cheetah?
it's a
Oh, that would
chubby
make sense. That would
cheetah.
make
It's a
sense.
chubby cheetah.
He can't run because
Flash is my
a little
favorite
chubbier.
character in
Flash.
Zootopia. He is the
Sloth.
Oh, look at
Where does he
him.
work, Sarah?
He works at the DMV.
And that's the scene we got to see at D23, and it was
Think about
tear-inducingly
the
hilarious.
DMV run by sloths.
Yeah, because he walks in, he goes, "It'll be real quick," and then you walk in, and everyone at the DMV
And they're
is
like-
a sloth. And that's why you wait so long in line, because
That's why
secretly
the
they're all
DMV
sloths.
is the worst. 'cause
Next, oh yeah, well, slothy. They're all slothful. Next up, we have Bonnie Hops, played by Bonnie Hunt, who's Judy's
It's
mom,
adorable.
and Don Lake plays her dad.
bunnies.
Bunnies, and her, what is it? She has like 217 brothers and sisters or something like that.
Hilarious.
Yeah, bunnies. They like to breed. There's like a whole section of Zootopia that's just for rabbits because
Those
there's
are
so
called
many.
like cars.
The Mater.
The burrows. It's
It
called the
looks like
burrows.
Mater.
It looks like the jackalope from Bounden.
Kind of.
Yes.
Kind of does, yeah. And then we've got a Finnick played by Tommy Lister, who is a Finnick fox, which I thought was really cool. And last but not least, we've got Alan Tudyk, and he plays Duke Wesselton.
Or is it Weaseltown?
I don't know, but if you guys are fans of the movie Frozen, you will know that the Duke of Wesselton that's basically a play on that.
of
The
Weaseltown.
thing I like it, yeah, or it could be Weaselton.
Also,
Russell
Alan
Tum-
Tudyk really just
Wash from Firefly.
no, but he's like living it up, being in like every Disney movie.
He's in everything right now. He's killing it. He's an
well,
actor.
I can only think of King Candy.
Oh, that was him. I didn't even realize.
I didn't know that was him.
It is, unless I'm wrong.
He's a
is
great actor.
killing
I
it.
really loved him in Knight's Tale. That's like my favorite role of his.
I really loved him in
I
Firefly.
just love A Knight's
On
Tale, and I love him in
Firefly.
Firefly. He's great.
He's amazing. He's one of my favorite actors. But what I really like about this character is they're bringing the weasels back, the Disney weasels. They don't get enough love. Like if you look all through Disney's history, the weasels are always like the bad guys.
Do you remember the ride, Mr.
Rabbit?
Toad?
Oh, Mr. Toad.
Ride at Disney. It was terrifying because
Yeah.
of the dang weasels.
The weasels are always the worst part but the best
They're
part
so
too.
weaselly.
I love the weasels. I love the way they look, and he has that Roger Rabbit look to him.
Well, that weasel almost like if you see the pictures of that one, it almost looks like the guy hiding the acorn all the time
Oh
in
my god,
Ice
it
Age.
looks
Oh my God.
literally
Looks just
exactly
like
like
him.
that guy.
Oh my
So
gosh,
I'm like,
it really does.
yo, guys. Oh my god. Do you like? Does he practice this
I do
at
voices.
home?
I do voices. Yeah.
Sometimes
yeah.
I wake up in the night.
Go to my YouTube page. Do my mediocre
terrifying.
voice impersonations. But yeah, what do you? I want to know about from the chat room. Are you guys? What do you guys think about these animals? What do you guys think about the casting? Are you excited about that? What's going on? Oh, he's in Star Wars Rogue One. Really? I didn't know that. Alan Tudyk is cast in Star Wars.
I love that
That's
guy.
my life. That's complete. Roger Rabbit.
I like Super Iron Halo. Alan Tudyk is killing the game.
Someone asked who Jennifer Goodwin is playing, and she plays Judy Hopps.
Judy Hopps.
The main character.
Yeah, we
Bunny.
didn't say that.
The
because
main
they've
casting had already been
announced.
announced. It's Jason Bateman as the
What's the
as
fox's name?
Nick.
That's right. Nick.
And sorry, I got the Sprite burps. And Jennifer Goodwin as Judy Hopps, who's the first ever bunny cop.
Bunny Cop.
And Jason Bateman.
It's a bunny cop comedy.
Foxes and bunnies, natural enemies, but not in this.
Not in this one. They have to
No.
work together to overcome their differences to
It's
save
like
Zootopia.
a Todd and Copper situation.
Right, tonight.
Maybe.
Oh,
It's
Fox
not.
and the Hound, though.
It'll
Can
be
we just have a
different.
moment of
Too
silence
soon.
for that
Too
movie?
soon.
Oh, I
just-
just got goosebumps because it's so much.
Jessica McDonald says, I love that you guys are bounding as Eric, Vanessa, and Ariel. And I just want to clarify, we're cosplaying.
We are definitely cosplaying. This is like full blown.
And
I'm
my
wearing a bikini top.
I made my eyebrows pointy.
today, folks.
I made my eyebrows red.
It's true.
And I didn't iron this shirt because I thought it was in my closet, but it was in the back of the car, so it's super wrinkly and it's covered. This sleeve is covered in makeup from all the hugs from mermaids. Sorry,
This
sorry
wig
about
is
it.
literally glued to my forehead.
Literally.
Like quite
My actual
literally.
natural hairline is like up here.
You've like shrunk like your forehead.
I did.
a
I
lot.
wanted like a 2-head.
You wanted a 2-head, not a 17-head. But why are
You
we?
wanted a
why-
Marjorie Tyrell head.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Squint your eyes, pucker your lips.
I'm
and-
like looking. Okay. Anyway.
all right, here we go. So why are we dressed up?
It's Halloween.
Halloween.
And what is the Halloween movie?
Hocus Pocus.
Hocus-
Perkus.
Hocus Pocus. And
Pokey.
Bette Midler on the Twitter sphere,
On the Twitters.
the Twitter sphere, teased at a potential sequel to Hocus
I would die.
Pocus.
I mean, we've been waiting
We've been waiting for this a long time.
300 years.
So she made a joke about it. Just we couldn't find a virgin, so that's why the sequel's been delayed. But then Kathy, was it Najimy? Is that how you
Yeah.
pronounce it? She basically just solidified it by saying like, that's not true. We already found one. Blah blah blah. Whoa.
Like rolling around.
Yeah, man, that's a good jam. But she put hashtag. What was it? I wrote it
Hashtag
down
it's
here.
happening or something?
No. This is the confirmation. Hashtag craft services, which means she's excited about craft services, which they have on movie sets, which means it's happening.
I don't know.
I believe it when I
See it. I
Listen,
will too.
Let me have my dreams, okay?
I want it to happen so bad. Only can we just like talk about how only Bette Midler could really make a virgin joke within a outside of the Disney that's like the one
they're okay
way
with it.
she and they're okay with. 'Cause
But I mean,
Bette,
to be fair-
she's like we can't find a virgin. No other Disney actor or anything would ever make a joke like that because it's it's almost like not Disney enough.
Well, I mean, the movie centers around virginity, so I mean, I guess it's a pass. But we recently did a watch along for Hocus Pocus on
Yeah,
this network.
Popcorn Talk did
Yes.
one
Yeah.
today.
Today. It was
Yeah.
just, it was
So if you're getting in the Halloween spirit,
go watch it.
check it out.
It's like Mystery Science Theater, but with Hocus Pocus.
With Hocus Pocus.
But yeah, that's it. That's the news for that. Still kind of exciting. It's crazy what a trend Hocus Pocus has been lately. Like it
I
came
know.
back out of nowhere.
Leave a comment.
Leave a comment
when you're
if you like
watching
Hocus
this later
Pocus.
on if you want a sequel. You know?
I'm ready for the
I
trilogy.
know Kenny Ortega wants one, the director. He's like down for it.
Someone said the sequel's been confirmed since the beginning of the year. I don't think it's been confirmed. I think it's just been in the talks. But I'll take it. You know,
Yeah,
hopefully.
whatever.
Super Iron Halo, you're making me happy tonight.
But let me ask you: Would you
go with it.
prefer? Would you prefer? Because let's see, Johnny Trifonov, he says Halloween Town. So would you prefer like an updated, high-budget Halloween Town, or Hocus Pocus 2?
But
Well, okay.
Like I know there's like
You go first, you go
17
first.
Halloween
Halloween
Towns.
Town has 4. There's 4 Halloween Town.
Yeah,
movies.
but they're all low budget.
Literally, DCOM's Disney Channel original movies.
Well, this was supposed to be a decom. That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying, DCOMs are charming because they're low budget.
yeah,
Yeah, but
concur.
No, I would rather see a Hocus Pocus sequel before.
But I think-
a reboot of Halloween.
I don't know,
Town.
man. I mean,
You
in a perfect
can't-
world, you can't add to the Hocus Pocus. You know.
Yeah, what
What are
would
they
a
gonna come
sequel
back?
even
Just
be?
kidding. You're back. They're good now.
Yeah, they can do anything they want
Yeah.
to
So
do.
are they bad again? Are they trying to? There's stronger witches on the loose now. Harry
Sanderson
Potter.
brothers.
What's going on? The Sanderson. Ooh, it's like the Rowdy Rough Boys versus the Powerpuff
The
Girls.
Sanderson brothers go to Hogwarts.
You can't do a Hocus Pocus sequel without those 3 original witches.
Well,
you
I
just
know.
can't. So
Maybe
you
they're
have
training
to
young
just-
witches, and it's gonna be like Gem, and they get on social media to cast their spells. It's gonna be ridiculous.
They'll be like Scream Queens.
Oh man, can you imagine? But that's the news for Hocus Pocus. But staying in the same vein of scary movies, you know what movie they're gonna
Oh,
make?
yes.
They're gonna make a movie.
My favorite ride at Disney.
Oh, Dumbo. No, they already made Dumbo.
I love Dumbo. I love Dumbo. And then when I was a kid, literally it was a tradition. My grandma, anytime it started raining, immediately I'd be like, "Grandma, to Dumbo!"
Did
Because
you
we
just
did
like the
Dumbo
rain?
in the rain. No, it was
Slapping.
something. It was a weird thing I loved doing when I was a kid. Was Dumbo in the rain.
Dumbo
And I
in
still
the
now, if I'm
rain.
at Disney
Write
and it's
that song.
raining, Dumbo. And now you know.
Do you remember?
Dumbo's
riding
so much
Dumbo?
better in the rain.
Unfortunately,
It's not Dumbo. Although another good ride to ride in the rain,
Yes.
though, is Tower of Terror is being developed again.
Yes.
Why again, Sarah? Tell them why it's being developed again.
Well, Tower of Terror was the
Tower of
Tower
Terror.
of Terror was the first ever Disney movie to be made based off of a Disney Parks attraction because before DCA was opened in California, there was a Tower of Terror in Hollywood Studios in Walt Disney World, and they based the movie off of that ride. But
And it was
While-
1997.
yes,
Kirsten Dunst.
Starring Steven Gutenberg, the Goots.
while it was the first Disney movie based off of a ride, it was also the only Disney movie based off of a
the
ride to this
time.
day to be for TV only. It was
TV
not for
only.
theaters.
You knew they were banking on that one being a
They're
winner
like,
when it was
"Let's test
TV.
this." Yeah, but I mean, it's almost 20 years
That's
since that
kind
came
of cool.
out.
But the weird
Probably
thing
better
is,
than Haunted Mansion.
no. But here's the thing.
It's actually pretty good.
It's weird though because it's not even like taking place in the Twilight universe, like the Twilight Zone universe.
No, it's just about a haunted
It's just
hotel.
about a haunted hotel called the Hollywood Tower of Terror.
Yeah.
But like the whole charm is that it's the Twilight Zone. In my opinion.
But the
Well,
new
maybe,
movie
yeah.
isn't even doing that because Disney doesn't have the rights. Warner Brothers
I
is
know,
developing
I
that.
know, but the whole thing is like you're stepping into. I can't even do his impression, but you know, like there's something about that eeriness of
The Twilight
the
Tower.
Doodle-oo. Anyways, I'll take it.
Yeah, it's so early. We know nothing.
Hopefully, it's just as good as the Eddie Murphy Haunted Mansion.
No,
Hopefully.
please.
Fingers crossed.
I oddly that movie's so bad that it
We
has
watched it
risen
together for the first
to
time,
one of my
right?
favorite movies. It's absolute rubbish, but
I had a
beautiful.
I had like an awesome not awesome makeout session, but like I was in high school when that came out, and I
Memories.
had like a fun little like run away and go kiss the boy, and then he
'Cause it
hit
was so
me,
bad
and
you
then he
didn't
by
care.
accidentally hit me in the face, and I almost had to go to the hospital.
Oh, that's
Where's
the curse
that
of the Haunted
sentimental
Mansion.
music now?
Yeah.
So that's
punched
the
me in the
memory.
face.
He did. He by
It was
accidentally punched me in the
awesome.
face.
You're traveling through another dimension. A dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind.
Ooh.
A journey into a wondrous land whose boundaries are that of imagination.
You're reading
That's
that.
a sign
I know. I was like, there's no way he's doing this from memory.
Either way.
Next stop, Keaton's awkward high school love life.
Why are we doing this Star Tours song? We're like,
No, that's da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, this is. I can't do it because it's like shrieky.
oh, I thought this was hair.
Oh, gross.
It's not.
So that's it. That's all we've got for the Tower of Terror, which is kind of cool news. It's Halloween news. I'll take it.
This is Halloween. Sorry.
No, that's okay. We're getting there. We're gonna get there later.
I love Halloween.
Next up, we have Sarah's favorite movie coming to DVD, Blu-ray, November 3rd.
Who's your friend who likes to play? Bing bong, bing bong.
Inside Out coming to Blu-ray, November 3rd. That's it. That's the
Get
news.
jazzed.
It is gonna include some special features that were never before seen, which is obvious because you can't see anything at the theater.
Did you watch the deleted scene of she goes to work with her dad?
I didn't. I
No.
didn't see it. I saw the
It was
clip. But
Is it sad?
No, it's not sad. It's just like really relatable.
did you see what they posted today on the Inside Out Facebook page?
No, I didn't.
They, oh my gosh, it was a Star Wars promotion, and it was Riley opening her laptop. You know, when she looks it up, opens it to look like up a YouTube video or something.
Yeah.
She watches the new Star Wars trailer, but in it, they like cut to the emotions in her head, going like,
Being, like,
oh,
stoked.
and they were
Yeah.
like super stoked about it, and the whole thing is just the trailer with the emotions watching it.
That's funny.
So it's just a trailer
Oh my
again.
gosh, that's
Yeah.
so funny.
It's really cool how they did that.
You know what they're doing at the El Capitan Theater in Hollywood?
El
What are they
Capitan.
doing? Because I want to go.
They are
Without knowing.
for Good Dinosaurs coming out soon, you know.
Uh-huh.
And
Little film.
so like for certain weekends in November, they're doing screenings at 10 a.m. of Good Dinosaur, and then beforehand you can have breakfast with Joy,
Oh,
the character meet and greet Fuzzy
at the El Capitan.
at the El Capitan.
That's pretty cool.
Breakfast with joy.
What
What is that?
It's like you go to buy tickets. It's like, would you like to add breakfast with Joy? I'm like,
That's so odd.
yeah.
Oh, look, there's a video. You guys can see it there. And it's not just that shot. You know, it actually cuts back and forth. They interact, but it's pretty cool. I mean, anything with Star Wars to me is pretty cool. And I love that Inside Out is in the way. Because two things Sarah doesn't like.
Oh, this is so stressful.
I like Star Wars.
That's so Luke. That's so Luke.
No, it's not
It's
Luke.
so
That's
Luke.
the
It's
guy
not
from
Luke. Stop.
It's not Luke.
But have you seen the full body of him?
It's
He's like,
not Luke. Luke is old. He doesn't run around
Luke
with
is not even in the poster, and it upsets me.
That's because Luke's probably going to die.
I don't think they're gonna kill him.
They're all gonna die.
They're all going to die.
They're all gonna die someday.
Yeah, Harrison Ford can't keep going. They're like, we got
Harrison Ford wants to be killed off.
he
Yeah,
doesn't.
he, like,
He didn't even want
wanted
to
to
come
from
back
the
for this.
beginning.
He's like, I broke my leg making this movie. But yeah, that's Inside Out news. And the best Inside Out news had to do with Star Wars. Okay,
Lol.
moving on. Next movie that will never happen. Speaking of not wanting to make a movie, Tron 3. And apparently it won't happen because Olivia Wilde has said that the funding's simply not there for that movie. They're
Did
just-
it even do well?
Here's the thing. The last movie did good. It didn't do well. Like
first
amazing.
one
It did
did
well.
well.
Well,
Well,
you
not
mean the
with-
one in the 80s.
But not
Oh,
with the
I-
budget
No,
that
no.
it cost to make it.
Right. So it cost
didn't do well
170
enough.
million to make, and it made 400 million, which isn't considered a large success after you take into account marketing and all these other things. So it was a mild success, and they made their money back, and they were fine with it. But it wasn't a safe success. But it's garnered a cult following since then.
Yeah.
So if they were to issue another one, it might do well. Tomorrowland was a big reason they stunted it, by the way, because Disney was like, that did horribly.
That
We
movie
can't
was
invest
bad.
in sci-fi. But Olivia Wilde is saying, like, the problem is, even if we did a crowdfunding, the
George
movie is
Clooney
too
can't
big.
save every movie.
Yeah, you can't save anything. I mean, you can save some things, but the problem is you're marketing it towards kids who don't even know George Clooney is.
Yes, no,
because they
that's
wanted
true.
their parents to bring them.
If only people knew that it was writing and not the special effects that made a movie good.
Well, and the poster didn't tell you anything. It was literally faded out pictures of George Clooney.
I was
and,
so excited
And
for
at
that.
first, the posters focused on the girl, and they were like, "That's not selling. Put George Clooney on there." It was just a very confused marketing effort, and it's sort of like a redheaded stepchild. No
my
offense,
God.
Ariel. But yeah, so it's not happening. She's saying that the reason they can't do a crowdfunding campaign around it is because once independent movies reach a certain size, it just takes too much money to make, and you can't raise that from a crowd.
It's like we need
campaign.
800 million.
Yeah, you need a ton of money
Lucky.
to do something of that scale. So it probably will happen. But think about it. There was a 30-year gap between the first one and the second one.
Yeah.
Maybe in 60 years we'll get part 3.
In the meantime, everyone is demanding that Electronica come back.
Dude,
They should
Electronica
just
was
do an
fun.
Electronica spinoff.
Well, the thing is, it took up the same space as the Mad Tea Party,
I didn't see.
and it's really rough. But
Everyone
we are
loved
getting
it.
a Tron ride.
Which
Well,
is gonna
in
be-
Hong Kong.
I mean, in
Shanghai.
It looks
Shanghai,
so
Shanghai.
cool.
Oh, no,
though.
Shanghai.
Shanghai.
It does look so cool.
I know, I want that. I
And
want
I'll
It's like
take
a
it.
little,
It's
like
all-
you're on like the little motorcycle
They're like
thingy.
literally like leaning over on the ride.
You know what would be cool though? Maybe if they didn't make a movie, but they did like a short web series about it. That'd be kind of neat. I'd
or
take
just
it.
a short.
A short would
A
be
Disney
cool.
animated
The
short.
thing is, there's so much potential. Like, it's such an awesome aesthetic. It's a shame that it's not going to happen.
They should
But
just make it animated. Then they don't have to.
they
worry
did
about
have an
special
animated
effects.
Tron. That's the problem. They had an animated Tron series, but nobody watched it. And it
Yeah.
starred Elijah Wood. He was the voice of the main character.
Literally, what are you talking about?
I don't know what this is.
Exactly.
Never heard about it.
You're
I know
lying.
who Elijah Wood is.
Yeah,
He's
he
the
played Harry
Hobbit.
Potter.
He's a hobbit.
No.
Okay. So that's happening, or not happening, unfortunately.
He
So.
was in Back to the Future
Oh.
too.
He was in Back to the Future.
Elijah
too.
Wood was in Back
You
to the
gotta
Future
use your
too.
hands. That's a baby toy.
Good quote. Also, isn't what's his name, Tobey Maguire in it also? It's like the two of them.
I don't know, but Billy Zane's in it.
Yeah.
Oh, Billy Zane. Oh, God.
We just name all the random references that are in Back to the
You
Future.
know, Michael
Back
J.
to-
Fox is in it.
Happy belated Back to the Future Day, by
You missed
the way,
it.
you guys.
Yeah,
missed it.
quiet. We
I'm
already
sorry.
said that last week.
Happy
You weren't here.
belated.
Oh my gosh.
I
Going back to
Back in the future.
You were back in the future.
I was like, there's no way I can do this. Sorry, moving on.
No, it's okay. We're going back to Star Wars now.
Yes.
So, when Star Wars is over its release in theaters and it starts coming out, unfortunately, the only country in the world that will be able to stream it on Netflix is Canada.
That's
called
because they're so
Canada.
nice.
Oh.
They're so nice, they deserve it.
They apologize.
Like,
and then
no,
took
you
it.
guys, this is what being so nice has gotten you. You get Star Wars.
You get Star
Nobody
Wars on
else
Netflix.
does.
Congratulations.
First Robin Sparkles.
Robin
Then
Sparkles is my spirit
Star
animal.
Wars streaming. Do you even know about Robin Sparkles?
I don't know.
You don't know about
Sparkles.
Robin?
Who's
Let's
Robin
go
Sparkles?
To the mall
That's why I don't know.
today.
Let me look at the chat. Let me see what they think of Robin Sparkles.
You guys know who Robin Sparkles is?
Sandcastles in the sand.
Ooh, I'm getting some mixed feelings here about Tron. Some people are stoked that it's not coming, like not going to miss it. Some people are sad about it. Some people do want electronica back. Some people don't. There's a lot of mixed feelings on Tron. I don't know. You know, it was the first movie to incorporate CGI.
The first one's painful to watch.
Well, it depends who.
The one from the 80s. I've tried so many times.
It is tough, but I mean, I love it.
I'm like, I can't even look at the
Yes.
screen for too long.
Brian Askins knows
Brian
let's go to
Askins,
the
we're gonna have to
mall.
ask you to go to the mall right now.
Let's go to the mall. Don't forget the robot. You know?
I don't know because I don't know who Robin Sparkles is.
I'm gonna make him
You
watch.
make him watch Hem Yum, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna make
Yum
him
Yum?
watch that
What's
episode
Yum Yum?
tonight. How I Met Your Mother.
Oh.
We're watching that. We're watching the Robin Sparkles episode.
I'm not a TV guy. I'm a movie guy.
But it's so
And
easy.
animate-
It's
unless
like
the TV's
Friends.
animated,
It's like
like-
watching Friends, though. It's easy.
Like Sarah will get mad because I'd stay up till like 4 a.m. watching Young Justice, and she's like, "Just go to bed."
every night.
Every night.
Not even just like one night and then he regrets it the next day. It's like every night and then she sleeps the whole weekend.
It's like when you drink too much. You're like, I'm never drinking again.
No.
The next day.
I will never say that
Except
about
he
my
does it every
cartoons. Yeah. But yeah, I mean that's movie news. But now we're gonna move on to physical things happening around the movie news.
Yes.
So Disney Cruise Lines.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. Why did I not know when these auditions were happening? Because
Would you have auditioned?
Oh my God, absolutely.
Well, for those not aware, there is going to be a live action play production of Tangled happening on the Disney Cruise Lines. And apparently Keaton wanted to audition.
We gotta go on a Disney cruise.
We need to go on a Disney
Disney
Cruise.
bound.
You're already in your what
I
you would wear.
literally, yes.
And I would be the captain of the ship, obviously. Would you have auditioned for real then?
I absolutely
Punzel?
would. And if
Punzi?
because I was really sad when they took away kind of like the show at Disney that was kind of all like, it was like, I think, Mulan, Rapunzel.
It's still there.
It's still there.
Pocahontas. It is?
Magical map.
That's still there?
Making the magical map.
Girl,
It's up here- we see it like every time.
We have a picture coming up later. Hopefully, Steven saved it. We're going to show you
got
something
it.
about that. You got it? Okay. Actually, you know what? We'll just show you. So we went to Mickey's Halloween party this
Yes,
weekend.
and I saw the pictures, and they
you
were
did.
phenomenal.
And our buddy Patrick, who's on Thingamavlogs with us, dressed as a map maker. That's what he's dressed as. Bring that up if we could, so
Let
we
me
can
see.
rub it in her face. See that he has a giant paintbrush in his hand.
Yeah.
He looks amazing, and he looks so good. I just put up a video today of us hanging out that day, and they came off the stage to tell him how awesome he looked.
They were like, get on stage.
"What are you doing down here?" And they tried to
screaming
take
at
his
him.
brush, and he
They're
was
like, you
elated.
stole this paintbrush.
And then you can
That's
see Sarah.
so
Sarah was
awesome.
dressed as Frances, who's another Disney personality on the internet.
Yes.
We had Tiff as the White Rabbit DJ from the Mattee Party.
Ooh.
And then I was Captain Hook from Once Upon a Time.
Killian Jones.
Killian Jones.
I don't know. There's some picture of you. I don't know if it's in a chair. There's some
Oh,
picture
yeah, the
you
red
put in-
chair.
Yes, and I
Yeah.
was like, oh my God, it looks straight off of like set from Once Upon a Time. I was like, what?
He's a very good.
It's a great Sweeney Todd costume there.
Thanks,
Leo.
man. You really,
Really good.
You really get me.
We have a
at my
friend.
core.
We have a friend who's a tour guide.
Oh yeah, this was amazing.
She's a plaid, as you call them at Disneyland.
Yeah.
And so I just saw her as we were walking in, and I was like, "Hey, Sarah." Her name is Sarah too. And she like walked with us to the castle so that she could take our photo for Instagram. And as we're walking there, all these people are like looking at the plaid and like looking at Leo and like looking at the plaid and looking at Leo, being like,
Yeah.
"Oh my God, it's Colin."
And one lady's like,
O'Donoghue."
that's him
Like,
from
it's
the
gotta be
show.
him. Look, he's with the plaid.
And I was like, this is so cool. Walk right next to me. Like, don't stop. This is awesome.
You're my bodyguard.
And it was crazy. People were like flipping out. They'd be yelling from far away. They're like, oh my God, you look just like him. And then I'd do a little bow and...
It's crazy what a
people
little
would
guy
faint.
liner will do.
Dude, a little goes a long way with me too. Look at these bad boys. I get tangled. Don't be jealous. Okay.
See, I was like this.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think of our costumes in the chat room? I want to know what you guys thought. People are like shouting out Lil P. That's Patrick's nickname. Hook. People like Hook. Matt Maker costume. Good, man. They really like this. They like the Halloween stuff. Halloween's fun.
I wish we could dress up every episode.
We can. We can do that.
Yeah.
Sarah wouldn't like
You
it because she
guys
doesn't
have
like
so
gluing
much-
things to her head.
Well, yeah.
You guys, I feel like, have a more like a larger like repertoire costume box. I mean, I,
don't
could
know,
start
man.
building mine.
I could, with my current status of costumes, I could probably go an entire year since we're doing this. No,
Oh
not
my
a year, about 6 months. 6
gosh.
months. Okay, 4 months for sure. 4 months solid minimum,
Different
without having to
characters.
make new costumes yet.
This would be a great challenge for me because then I have to like really
Up your
step
game?
up my game.
Look, I've been in the game a
have
long
that many
time.
cosplays.
No, and the thing is too is you don't always
but
keep
bounding,
them. But
we could bound.
Oh, I
yeah,
could- yeah.
so I could
We could-
bound forever.
we could do for a year.
We could do
no
forever.
problem.
We
How
could
many
do it
bounds
for
would
the
you
rest
say
of our
we've done,
life.
Sarah?
I want to bound with you guys.
Maybe like 20.
You're bound to do it sometime. You know,
I feel like we've done at least 20.
Can we bound before the new year?
Camille Yamamoto says Leo pulls off guy lighter the best. Am I right? You are. You are right, Camille. Well done.
No one else is saying anything.
Yeah, well, they say Hook is the best. Oh, somebody loves Francis, so you got
Can you
one.
wear the Hook costume one day? I would love to see you as Hook.
Yeah, you should do it, Sarah. Maybe.
Have you done it?
She's like, no, I
And
hate
you be
you.
Emma.
Yes.
I'll do it. Dark Swan.
Should we? Oh, let's talk
So,
about
well, that's it. I mean, that's pretty much the news. We got one more little tidbit about Star Wars. Star Wars dominating everything right now, and that is that Disney World has acquired a ton of wetland to build it, and they actually released the plans, and you see how much land it physically is, and it is approximately a ton of land.
Did you say Disney World?
Yeah, Disney World.
It
Yeah,
is
they
Disney
can't.
World.
Yeah, they're doing one
Oh, yeah.
because they bought wetland. We don't have that.
But
here.
you know, and this I hate to like bash anybody by enhancing my Star Wars fandom, but it's kind of I don't like that they're tearing down the wetlands to
build Star Wars?
To build Star Wars. I feel really bad.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna destroy a lot of
Natural
habitats.
preserve.
But they did say that they are going to create other wetlands on another part of the Disneyland.
what
But
does
it's
that
just
mean?
still I don't know.
Is it going to be like Dagobah?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel really bad, and all these animals we're gonna like uproot them, and like they're gonna like miss their friends, and I just
That's
it's
such an
gonna,
aerial
It's
thing
like
to
Disney
say.
should make an animated movie about these lost
Yeah,
animals.
it's like it really
About
upsets
deforestation.
me. Poor Bambi.
They can make a Disney nature film about it for Earth Day
Oh,
this
that'd
year.
be cool. That'd
It's
be cool.
basically Fern Gully. We don't want the gunk monster dude. He's scary.
We don't
Did
talk about it on Disney
miss
Animation.
something? Because
Anastasia. No.
I wasn't aware that Disney World was getting Star Wars
That's
land.
what I said. I thought this was only a Disneyland thing, but these plans include marshlands. That's what's so surprising. We don't have that in Los Angeles. That can't be us. Because they're not buying more land to make it in Disneyland, but they bought more land to do it in Disney World.
Okay, do this next thing, but I want to look at. I don't believe it.
You don't believe that they're gonna? You think this is like a ruse?
No,
to,
it's just like I didn't think Disney World was getting Star Wars land.
Why can't Disneyland be the best for once? I mean, we're the original. Can
Well,
we just have something?
That
Is it
that
not?
depends on
Is
how
it
you define
not
the best.
Avatar land?
Oh, maybe it is
Oh.
partially.
I really want to look it up,
too.
but you need your computer for this thing. That
Yeah,
you're
you can look
supposed
it
to
up.
do.
Well, here, have Keaton's the expert on that one.
No, but you okay?
Yeah.
Keep talking.
Oh, what am I supposed to? Am I supposed
Yeah,
to read
you know
this?
what?
Yeah.
Oh, I can pull it up.
You have
Hold
that?
up.
Okay, so do
I
your
got
research.
You. I got you. You guys
Keaton's
keep talking.
gonna do a quick little spot here.
Well,
Don't blow it.
I'm fact checking.
This is so much. This is so much.
Please hold.
Please hold.
Can you give me some hold music?
Do 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 do.
Not you guys.
do. There we go.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. Oh my God, where is it? See, this is what happens. Oh my God.
It's
I
the
was-
same
this is-
thing on every after show.
Oh, we're gonna do this on
Oh,
every-
I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it.
Bum, bum.
So, Disney fans. So we bring you Now I feel all awkward about doing
This is the problem with life.
Hey Disney fans, we bring the show to you guys for free every week, and the best way to help us keep the lights on is hit that little thumbs up button, share it with your friends, go on iTunes, search Disney Movie News, and leave us a review and comment. We love doing the show for you guys, and we want to continue doing it. And so yeah, it only takes a minute, so please again, go to iTunes, give us a 5-star rating, thumbs up, share this, and go on our live chat and interact with us on social media and watch all their awesome YouTube videos.
And I would like to say, if you leave us a comment, we'd love to give you a shout out. So there's some incentive. We'll give you a virtual high five. That'd be great. And yeah, check out our YouTube channels. That'd be really fun. Leave some comments. Let us know what you think, because we want to make our content a derivative of what your opinions are. So just, go on there and chat with us. But Sarah, how's your research going?
We are literally just the worst Disney fans ever.
Why?
Today at the D23 Expo 2015, the Walt Disney Company announced to an audience of more than 7,500 fans that Star Wars-themed lands will be coming to Disneyland Park in Anaheim, California, and Disney Hollywood Studios at Walt Disney World Resort.
The problem is we don't care about Hollywood Studios because we're in
we
Southern
really
California.
don't care.
They got everything as it is. They already had Star Wars Weekend for like 45 years or something like that. But here, Disneyland is the best when it comes to community. I will say, I know you're saying that we want to be the best, but we are when it comes in terms of closeness. And we're kind of the best hits anyway. We have at Disneyland, we have ownership over this park. At
we
Disneyland,
are season pass holders.
Yeah, APs, hello. We at Disneyland have probably the best assortment of rides that is a combination of all the rides available in Disney World. Yeah, I'm calling you out.
I could go on for another hour.
I've been telling Sarah to make a video about that, but she doesn't want to be controversial.
No, I love being controversial.
She's dressed as a villain at the table.
He says is true. Disney World has 2 or maybe 3 at best e-ticket attractions per park, and Disneyland as a whole has 10.
It's
So
true.
they like to
life.
spread it out,
That's why
and
I
it
wait in
takes
long
a
lines.
20-minute boat ride to get between parks.
Yeah, but
And
it's a
there's
nice
a
boat ride.
reason why Dapper Days started at Disneyland.
Yep.
Disney Bounding started at Disneyland.
Pinup Day.
All of these days started at
Bats
Disneyland
Day.
because that's where the community is.
That's right.
And it's you can just literally bound across that little crevasse to go to either
To
park. So
DCA.
it's very easy to kind
It
of
feels like one park still.
Yes, it does feel like
Yeah,
one park.
yeah.
Guess where
It costs
Club
a lot more
33
to do
is.
both.
Guess where Walt
Boom.
Disney lived.
Boom. Guess where his ghost resides? Boom. Have you seen that video? Oh.
You need to chill out with that. You need to chill it out.
Have you seen that video though?
What?
Of the ghost that walks through.
Oh yeah,
And
I made a
that
video about
was
that
creepy.
on Thingamavlogs.
That was creepy.
I was like, real ghosts at Disneyland.
Is it Walt? Is it Walt? I mean, it's a Halloween. What are you guys being for Halloween, by the way? Real talk. Real talk.
I can't say.
Oh,
It's a secret.
Wait. What are we?
What are you being for Halloween?
Oh, I'm probably gonna be Netflix Daredevil.
It involves
or,
this wig. That's why I can't say.
Yeah, hasn't announced it, but for me, I'll actually, maybe you guys can help me decide. I'm either gonna be Nightwing, Netflix Daredevil, or Hook again. Because I'm going to be at, I guess this is a good time to plug what we're doing. Because we're going to be at Kamikaze Expo on Halloween this Saturday. And we actually have a panel, a Thingamavlogs Disney community panel. So we are on it, the two of us, and then we have the other 2 members of Thingamavlogs, Tiff and Patrick. And then we have other notable Disney personalities in Brizzy Voices, who's a famous YouTuber. She does voice impersonations. We have Rogers Bass, who does Nintendo and Disney themed content, a lot of Once Upon a Time stuff as well. We have Leslie Kay, who is the woman, trendsetter who
Disney
coined
Bounding.
Disney Bounding. Yeah.
And
who else?
famous Disney personality John Cozart.
We'll be
who
making a
did
surprise.
After Ever After.
So we haven't
Have you
announced
seen
that until right now.
I have not. I've heard of that.
I feel
John
like you
Cozart.
have seen it.
Yes, no.
It's the one where it's just the blonde kid and he's singing about what happens after the Disney movies ended.
Yes,
Yeah, that's
yes,
him.
yes.
Yeah, I was recently on a show with him, and we've all become friends with him in a relatively short period of time. And so he's gonna hijack our panel, and we're gonna talk about Disney. And of course, everyone in the chat room wants me to be Hook. Obviously, this is a Disney show.
And it's so
he wants to be
good.
Daredevil.
I
That
do
costume's
want to be
so
Daredevil
good.
for heat reasons. Yeah, that trench coat is not cool.
I'm being Frankenfurter and going to see Rocky
Frankenfurter.
Horror 40th anniversary.
That's
So
crazy.
I'm gonna be cold,
Well, that's a valid point.
but it is gonna be 90 degrees.
I know this is a Disney movie news show, but have you heard about
I have heard.
Laverne Cox?
I don't know how I feel about it. I
don't
have
know.
mixed emotions.
I
but
love it.
I
Laverne
like it.
Cox is supposed
Yes.
to play Frankenfurter
In the remake
of Rocky Horror.
You just can't. You can't.
I know.
Redo him. You can't.
You want to hear a fun fact that sort of relates to what we've been talking about today?
Sure.
Hit me with your best shot.
So, what's I'm totally blanking out on his name now. Who plays
Curry.
Tim Curry.
Tim Curry.
Tim Curry was
A
the
god
original
amongst
voice of the Joker in the Batman animated series, and he actually filmed an entire few episodes. But then they hired Mark Hamill, who's Luke Skywalker, and he had to dub over all of Tim Curry's voice acting for the first few episodes, and then he took over from there. But it's interesting because that means that only Mark Hamill knows what the Tim Curry Joker would sound like. Luke Skywalker holds a secret that we'll never ever have access to.
He holds a lot of secrets.
He's
I'm sure
awesome.
we'll
He's a big
never have
comic book
access
nerd. I
to,
love him.
which is really, really awesome.
So I just wanted to bring that full circle.
Can we talk about last week?
Yeah, I was gonna say, now's your time.
Like,
Now's your
what
time.
thing? Because you said that.
What do you want? What did you feel you missed out on that you want to talk about?
Other than the lovely Janice.
Oh, yes. Star Wars in general, you guys have your tickets for midnight showings, correct?
Yes.
No. Are they midnight? Or did
They
you
are
get us
like
8 o'clock?
7:45 p.m.
What did you...
Here's the thing: movies come out on Friday, but you can buy tickets for Wednesday now, and they still count as Friday.
Yes. No, I think I have like a night. It's not midnight, but it's
night.
Thursday.
Thursday.
Credit.
Force Thursday.
What did you guys think of the preview? What did you think of the poster? Hit me.
I think the hype was unwarranted. Like, the poster's fine. It's digital art. That's a valid art form. Just because Drew Struzan didn't do it, like, relax. He did one poster, which confuses me because I don't understand why he didn't do the official poster and he just did a teaser poster. Like, why are there posters to tease? He's the legacy of Star Wars. He should be drawing the official poster. I digress. The poster was fine overall. Like, it was cluttered. It wasn't the greatest poster. But
It was cluttered.
But that's because
I agree
people are
with you.
used to seeing literally the greatest freehand like movie poster painter of all time in Drew Struzan. They're used to seeing his work, and then they just got another guy who's pretty good. You know, like, it's bad by comparison. But if you never would have seen those other posters, you would have thought this was probably magnificent. So it's just a matter of perspective there. Now, as far as the trailer goes,
It was
Worth
good.
the hype.
it was hype. Now, there's another fan trailer that was released that actually puts it all in order, and I recommend you all watch this one. So it takes all of the clips, all of like the things that have been leaked so far, and puts them in corresponding order, not necessarily chronological, but like all those scenes with Han are like together, and it shows you how it strings the movie together, and you have a better concept of the plot line. It's on YouTube. I recommend you check that out.
gonna
But
check that out as
super hype. I watched it like she went to sleep, and I watched it like 5 times in a row. And there was
is
a
how it
moment.
goes
There
at
was a
home.
moment that I was watching it, and I just went.
It was
I
like
did
Selena all over again.
My eyes did water like the third time I think I watched it because it finally sunk in that it's happening so soon. It's gonna be here so soon, and I'm just very, very
It's really,
excited about
it's
it.
crazy how close it is.
It doesn't seem real.
What's crazier is the gap between Good Dinosaur and Star Wars. That blows my mind. But
month?
yeah, it's not even a month. It's like less than a month,
Like
isn't
a
it?
week less than that.
Disney's about to make bank.
But here's the thing.
this Christmas season.
JJ actually tried to get it released earlier this year, and they were like, no, this is our holiday film. Let's like make it polished. But he was like, we're done.
Freaking
Let's do
first
this.
name basis with JJ.
Oh, me and Jay?
JJ.
Me and
Oh,
JJ?
he only used one J.
Don't worry about it. Me and Jay?
J-
You should know.
Mr.
You guys
Avery.
want a fun
Me and
fact?
Abe?
What,
Yeah,
what's that
fun
fun
fact.
fact?
Adele usurped Star Wars for the most views in 48 hours by releasing Hello.
What?
Hello?
Yep.
Is it me you're looking
50
for?
million,
Why
more
would she
than
do that?
I know that's not Adele, but
racking up more than 50 million views in the first 48 hours.
I'm like kind
What?
of into that.
Dang.
Go Adele.
Crazy,
I
right?
hate the things that I love.
No, I just like love women. God.
Because like
just
we were in the
love
car,
women.
we were in the car driving to Disneyland. I'm like, babe, I'm so pumped for Star Wars, and she was like, I know somebody just said they're more excited for Good Dinosaur. I read that.
Me too.
I was like, I'm just so excited for Star Wars, and she's like, yeah, but have you heard the new Adele? Check it out. I'm like,
That's
that's
not how it
nothing
happened.
to
I was just
do.
like,
And she's
have
like,
you
what
heard
do
the
you
new
think?
Adele?
I'm like, it sounds like Adele. It's great. Skyfall.
That's
great.
what I said. He's stealing everything I said. I
I
was
know.
like, it sounds like Adele, right? I'm
Hey,
also
if it
more
ain't
excited
Baroque.
for Good Dinosaur because Good Dinosaur is gonna make me cry like a little baby.
like Inside Out did, and will make me do again if we do a
No.
watch along.
God, all the comments in our last video are like, "Why does she hate Inside Out though?"
Yeah. Why do
Me.
you hate Inside Out?
Because I don't
Cold.
have any emotions.
That's true.
I'm controlled by anger.
I'm like now trying to figure out what your Halloween costume is. That's all
Okay,
I can be focused
here.
on.
Hold
The
on.
thing is that that's not how the hair is gonna be.
Yes, I'm gonna.
Oh, okay.
The
Here,
hair.
I'll give you one clue.
No.
It's a pantomime. Can I do a pantomime?
Fine.
Okay, ready?
The hair's gonna be like this.
That's it. That's your clue.
Captain Jack Sparrow.
I know,
Perfect.
I know.
Actually, I'm gonna dress as Captain Jack on
what you're
Friday.
gonna-
That's it. That's your
Yep,
clue.
I got it.
Although
I got
I
it.
don't know why she went to a rave right there. But
I don't know
Where are
what
my
I
glow
look like anymore.
sticks?
yeah.
Oh, question.
Samara.
What exactly are they talking about?
Oh,
Oh
it's
my
a
god,
club
he
in
started
here.
raving in here.
So I love how somebody, Irene Romo, like has like a little emoji with its hand up, and it's like, question, what exactly are they taking
out.
down to build Star Wars Land?
I don't think in Disney World they're going to take down anything, but in Disneyland, they're literally pushing back the entire railroad track. They're like breaking it.
A lot of things are going to
pushing
shut
it back.
down. A lot of what's going to shut down? The railroad, the
Fantasmic, Tom Sawyer Island, Thunder Ranch.
So basically, all
Thunder
the
Ranch
things that
Barbecue.
you don't do, they're going to close it
It's
down.
going to be like across from Thunder Mountain.
This is what gets me. Everybody's like, "Oh no, they're closing all these things." I'm like, "You don't even go on those things when you go to the park."
Literally, I do.
No, you don't. We literally haven't been to any of those things in the 2 years that we've been together.
Yes, we have. We went to dinner at Thunder Ranch.
This
Once.
is a couple's quarrel right
One
now.
time. We go every other weekend, and of like that, what is that, 104 times?
We went. Okay, there's character.
We went one time.
There's character meet and greets at Thunder Ranch. That's where they do Best Friends Week.
Ariel, can you sing for us? Can you just like pass this moment by singing?
I want to be where the people are.
But the people are not going to be
I
at
wanna
Thunder Ranch.
be- No, they won't be. What is this music?
I don't know. He's getting creepy on us.
I know it is getting
What else did you want to discuss from last week? Let's round this off.
I'm trying- what
now's
else
your
am I
time.
missing? Oh, do you know what we did not talk about? Civil War.
Civil War. Oh, that's right. They're going to be playing Civil War as a trailer to the new James Bond movie Spectre.
Which I just found out was happening.
Yeah, I'm like,
Leo
babe,
was like,
when is
Spectre. I
when
was
is the
like,
release
what is
date for
that?
Spectre? She's like, well, I don't know. But I'm a big James Bond fan. I love James Bond.
Who's your favorite Bond?
Actually, it's Daniel Craig now.
Idris Elba.
But
Yes.
yeah, you
Why
can't-
is Idris Elba not Bond yet?
Now, at this point, is it
I'm
because he
so
actually
with
deserves
you
it,
on
or is
that,
it because
Sarah.
there's just
I'm
so much
so
hype?
with you.
There's so much
I'm so
hype.
with
There's so much hype
you.
behind him. I want him to be the Bond.
Idris Elba.
But it doesn't count
He's
yet.
so hot.
He is hot. Well, you can have him as a lion.
I know. That's why I was so. I
No,
was
no,
really-
buffalo. He's the buffalo. He's
Yes.
the buffalo. What were we even saying? Oh
your
yeah,
favorite Bond?
Daniel Craig, pre-Daniel Craig. Oh my gosh. Sean Connery. Sean Connery was dope, and
Pierce
a lot of people
Pierce
will give me
Brosnan's
crap for
what I
this.
grew up
Nah,
with.
I liked Roger Moore. I know that he's like the least popular, but I, like how smart he was.
It's okay.
Darling, are you unaware who James Bond is?
That's
Anyways,
Sean Connery.
I know.
Sean
I was
Connery.
doing his voice because it's the only notable Bond voice. We'll watch some Bond movies.
You guys
Nope.
should. It's super
Nope,
cute
she
and
hates it.
adorable.
He said he won't watch How I Met Your Mother.
Yes, you need to watch him.
There's
Yeah.
a difference between sitting down for an hour and a half and sitting down for an entire season of shows.
No, I don't want you to watch the whole season. I just want you to watch Robin Sparkles tonight.
Okay, fine, whatever. Yeah, so that's cool. It's crazy that they're showing that preview for Spectre. So, anyways,
If in the Civil War, who do you want to win?
don't worry about it.
Steve
Captain America.
Rogers.
He's my boy. Any questions from the chat room? Go ahead and get them in now. Any other thoughts from last week that you want to talk
I
about?
don't know. I can't remember. I'm like blanking.
we're out of
I'm
news.
like literally. I'm blanking on like last week right now.
There's a lot of news, but Spider-Man came to the parks. That was a big one. Nothing you don't care.
That was our first.
That was our
week.
first week.
Was it already?
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah, I
gosh,
think
time
so.
time flies.
Yeah.
So it's that's it. That's all our news. That's all we
all
got.
we got.
Let's see the chat. Anybody left?
Shere Khan in the new Jungle Book movie.
Halloween.
You mean Black Widow?
That's it.
Shere Khan in the new Jungle Book.
This was a slow week, huh? Not
This
a lot of
was
Disney
a slow
movies.
week.
It's all right.
It's fine. It's
It's okay.
Halloween.
We should watch a movie soon with everybody. We should do like what are they
Watch
called?
along.
watch along.
We should do what watch along
Would
should we do, guys?
Would you guys
Just
like
leave
to
it in
see
the
us do a watch
comments.
along? I want you guys in the chat to chime in. Let me know what you want to see and tweet at us. Tweet at the Popcorn Talk #1. You can tweet at me at Leo Zombie. Let me know what you want to see. Where can they tweet at you guys at?
They were Snitch on Twitter.
That was
Snitch.
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 Keetin Marchi. That's not as cool, but you know, Marky Mark. Yeah. Okay.
How do you spell your last name for everyone?
I got sugar.
Marchi. It's Marchi. It's
Marchi.
Italian. Marchi. So, but it's Marchi is.
It only counts as Italian if you do this when
Marchi.
you say it.
It's a Marchi.
But thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Sorry it was a slow week in news, but we hope you had a good time. Next week, we'll come back with some more exciting stuff. And you guys have a happy Halloween. Be safe.
Yes,
And we'll see you
be
at
safe.
Kamikaze this weekend. Come hang out with us. Come and cosplay. We'd love to see you.
Yes.
But until then, see ya.
From producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire Popcorn Talk Network, we would like to thank you for tuning in. For questions or comments, be sure to visit popcorntalk.com.
I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of the Popcorn Talk Network. The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of the Popcorn Talk Network or its owners or principals.